Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you all for this opportunity for giving me a speech on this debate competition. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Tiara from the representative of SMAN1 Kramatwatu. Here are the motions that are given. This House believes that scholarship should only be granted on the basis of financial necessity. So what is scholarship? Scholarship is a grant or payment code to support a student's education, awarded or another achievements. Granted is giving or given. Necessity is a quality of being necessary, something that qualified as a necessary. So a scholarship is financial support awarded to a student based on academic achievement or other criteria that may include financial need. For the purpose of schooling, the funds are used to defray the cost of tuition, books, room, board, and other expenses directly tied to a student's educational costs through the university. Scholarship offer an opportunity on education without assistance from an outside source. Scholarship funds come from a variety of sources, either a private or granted by the government itself. There are various types of scholarship, but the most common being merit-based or need-based. The donor of department funding the scholarship sets the criteria for recipient selection, and the grantor specifically defines how the money is to be applied. Usually they put it in the terms and condition on the competition for awarding the free tuition. The financial support and scholarships is committed to making higher education accessible by minimizing financial barriers for students so they may realize their educational goals. So these are my arguments. 1. Students will take a step to be responsible to manage their finances to ensure strong relationship with donors and recipients by the terms and conditions to keep the scholarship keeps on going. For example, if the scholarship terms conclude you can go to your home or the city that you lived in before you graduate, then that the recipients will follow the term because that's the scholarship terms and condition that you applied and take. The second, it'll maximize students' need for their educational needs or basic needs by giving the surface students would only focus for their university need or day-to-day needs and finding a new additional skill for them. With the given money, they can also manage their money wisely and use the provided service as much as possible. Example, the service of a free library pass to borrow or study to. For example, who have a tuition, a free, fully funded tuition is Jerome Pauline, who have a full tuition given by the Japanese university that he applied to. And he can multitask because he already given the tuition, so there are now other costs that he needed to give, and he could also given a lot of new skills from the university. Number 3, it's breaking the barrier for students that excel achievements but had a financial barrier for university. By giving this opportunity, many people who need educational purposes, scholarship, for their future needs. This opened a wide doors of education world without worrying the cost anymore. So that's why I agree on this, is because the first student will take a step to be responsible to manage their finances to ensure strong relationship with donors and recipients. Number 2, it'll maximize students' need for their educational needs or basic by giving the surface students their given money. And number 3, or the last one, it's breaking the barrier for students that excel achievement but had a financial barrier for university. That's all for me. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much.